Yes, the Sagittarius full moon. What will this bring you? Well, let me tell you, it will bring you the truth, and anything that has been done in an unfair way, you're going to get your justice. Let me tell you that truth and honesty and higher wisdom will win around this time. So, yes, let's see what this has in store for my collective. What are the messages coming in for the collective for this new moon in Sagittarius? Okay, we've got the Tower. See, a lot of things are starting to collapse. Whatever the illusions were, whatever the lies were that were spread behind your back, whatever it was, it's starting to crumble. And as a Sagittarius, we always thrive and have high boundaries. So protect yourself and get ready for some shit to go down. Okay, like a lot of things are going to be exposing themselves. Okay, because Sagittarius is the exposer of higher truth. So be careful. A lot of things are exactly the devil. Okay, the devil, whomever or whomever has been in a very toxic dynamic behind your back, you are defending yourself and you are moving forward. You're drawing a line in the sand, and you're definitely cutting out people that have been overly toxic here. The Tower and the devil is like exposing the devil. Okay, like it's like the devil gets exposed, guys. So understand that whomever has been playing dirty behind your back, whomever has been lying behind your back, or has been trying to shift a dynamic behind your back, um, it's all being ripped out. Okay, like the universe is here stepping in and showing who was truthful, who was authentic, and who was honest, and who was not. And anyone that has been doing something that was toxic behind your back is getting a backlash of it. So the Fool is also here. So absolutely, this might be talking about people that have been behaving foolish or acting as if you were the fool and they are being fooled themselves. All right, so there is a joke here coming through from the universe is what I'm seeing. So what is going on with my collective after this? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You stand strong in your own integrity. You stand strong in your own warm energy. You're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of anyone around you. There's a lot of stability. Money is looking good for a lot of you, but also you knowing your worth. And anyone that has been trying to jeopardize that worth with that Tower and the devil and the Fool is kind of like getting a how do I say that the best way? A reality check, okay? Like a big reality check. I see many of you moving forward with success, acknowledgement, respect, okay? What else for my collective? With this Queen of, Eight of Pentacles, you all are working on your stability, grounding yourself, nurturing yourself, working on your, like I feel like in the beginning of this Mercury retrograde, a lot of things were up in the air, or you felt like you were not able to push yourself forward. And this was because the energies with the Tower, that's what was going on, and you were a part of it. Like you were a part of that behind the scenes, but you couldn't really understand why you were feeling so stuck. And now that the Tower hits where it should be hit, you are freeing yourself. Okay, a lot of you are freeing yourself from, like I said, toxic dynamics, but also like people that were impulsive, foolish, people that have been toxic, but also controlling. Okay, like controlling the narrative, controlling what other people think about you, what other people say about you. Like they were trying to influence something behind your back, and Spirit was actually standing your back here. So with the Eight of Pentacles here, you are working towards stability, especially when it comes to your career, when it comes to your money. I see a lot of you buying new things for yourself, taking care of yourself. You're really sitting on a throne here. Nice. Okay. For some of you, you are ending some sort of contract as well. Could be a work contract, but for others of you, there is an ending of some sort of spiritual contract that is going on, which is going to liberate you, which is going to free you. The death card is coming in because we are still in the Scorpio season, or almost like still as of today, actually. Within a few days, we're in the new moon of Sagittarius, but like you're letting go of the old you. You're letting go of like the drama, the chaos, the illusions, the lies, and the projections. Okay, so that's with the death card. That's you transitioning from chaos and conflict and drama into stability and grounded energies. Now, the Four of Wands is showing me that a lot of you are going to have a wonderful time because you've done the inner work. You've done what you're supposed to do to protect yourself from people or situations that were harming you. So releasing yourself and walking away from things and people and frequencies that were not in alignment with you. And if you did what you needed to do, even though that was like a big sacrifice, you are being granted with a lot of like a good relationships around you, warmth in your house, a warm, loving connections around you, caring people around you, and celebrating life with the people that you love. And the Four of Wands is absolutely a beautiful energy of reunion, celebration, stability, long lasting happiness. I love that. So for the people that did you harm, what's going to happen with them? Because the Tower, the Devil, the Fool, come on, they made a fool out of themselves. Okay, so the Strength and the Magician, so they are going to be presented with doing the right thing, actually. So this is not like the ego is crumbling down. So that means that once people that did this harm to you with the Devil and the Tower, they're going to be aware of your magic. They're going to be aware of your power, and that you cannot be fooled around with. Okay, like they tried to make a fool out of you, but then they fooled themselves in the process. So the only way that they can save themselves around this time is actually by letting go their ego and doing the right thing, manifesting the right thing, and that is actually to get a deeper bond with you. So for some of them, they will be definitely trying to put the puzzles to the pieces and to come forward with okay. What's that? Throat chakra clearing. So for some of these people, they're going to, like I said, admire your strength, admire your power, understand that they cannot manipulate your power, and they will back off. Okay, for some of them, they will back off. For others of them, they will try to strengthen the bond with you. So you have the Seven of Cups, which means that you are going to be deciding who is worth to invest in emotionally. Okay, because obviously you're not going to trust anyone just like that. The Seven of Cups is like illusions and like not being sure who to invest in. So you have to make a clear decision there. But there is one person in particular here with that Nine of Swords that is really stressed out of how they abuse their power or how they manipulated their power with you. Okay, and again, the Emperor, like, what the hell? Someone wants to have your loyalty back, or your trust back, and I keep on getting that over and over again. Like, I've been doing a lot of readings today, and the Emperor keeps on popping up. So that means that the universe, the cosmic energies, are absolutely showing people that have not been authentic or honest or truthful or manipulative that they need to change their ways. They need to take accountability. There is absolutely no other way for them to move forward in their life except for taking the accountability and restoring this bond. Okay, like there is a restoring of the bond that is necessary. This person knows that you have a very loyal base, that you are a very loyal person. But the way that they had to figure it out was through a lot of chaos and a lot of manipulation and a lot of trickery. So you did not bend down, you did not break, you became stronger in your own power, and your power is showing the people that you are worth to invest in. So with the 10 of Pentacles is someone that wants to build a stable connection with you. And they're worried. What are they worried about? Worried, actually, because it's right underneath the Death card, worried that they will be cut through from their access, okay? Access towards you. Okay, worried for the King of Pentacles. So we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles coming through. They didn't show up properly here. They didn't show up with consistency or with stability. They acted very careless. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're worried about how to move forward towards you, what they can do, what they can offer you in terms of stability, in terms of protection, okay? Because the Pentacles are all about like protecting, right? Like, so they may have failed in protecting you in a situation that was quite dramatic, or that was quite maybe even dangerous, okay? The Tower and the Devil is a very dangerous combination, guys. Like, it's not like something to not take serious. So they may be a little bit in regret because they weren't able to defend you or to protect you in a sense. They weren't man enough here. But now with the Emperor, they are starting to wake up to their divine masculine energy of, you know, being the provider, being the protector, being the person that you can trust and rely on. Okay. I replay our conversations over and over again. I lost myself for a little while, and I wish I could take back my words. So it looks like this person was wrapped up in a toxic pattern. And because of that, that kind of like, how do I say that? You know, because we see that with the Tower and the Devil. This is when we don't give a shit anymore. When it comes to dealing with our shadows, we don't really hide it anymore. We show it like, you know, how do I say that? You know, when you don't give a shit anymore and you just show like bluntly the most negative side of you and you don't care, and then after everything happens you start to wonder like, okay, that was very toxic of me, or I should have taken care of that before this Tower hit. So this person is going through that. They may have said things that they wish now they could take back, especially if there were some bad words going back and forth. There was some sort of abuse there that they feel like they shouldn't have done that to you, simply because you have been the protected one, okay? Like the protected child of God. And now they see that, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Like, you have been all this time protected, and you know that. And this person is replaying the conversation over and over again, and they feel like with you pushing them out, they kind of like lost themselves. They lost their own train of words, so to speak. You know what I mean? And because of that, they behaved and acted in a way that was quite foolish, and now is embarrassing them. Finding out the truth crushed me, and we need to let each other go. And I feel like that's you. For the majority of you, you may have found something out that made you feel like, you know what, I am worth more than that. And you're letting go of the old you, or the old dynamic, and an old timeline. And you are putting your focus on people that truly respect and honor you and give you warmth, love, and care in return. And with that, you're showing this person that they've been living a lie, creating scenarios in their head or behaving in a certain way that was only putting them in a place of a fool. Okay, the god of the underworld is coming through. Well, yeah, that's the devil in the tower, right? Something which no longer serves you is about to end, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here. Like this situation or this dynamic with this individual was not serving you, was not serving both of you. And that's coming to an end, like very clearly, okay? Like a axe that cuts through this toxic bond that you have, so you can actually create a more stable relationship, okay, or multiple relationships. So especially also with this person was being, I do see like this person has been influenced, okay, they are being influenced by maybe old patterns or people. Let's see, I want to know what's the influence with this devil. Six of Pentacles. See, people have been influencing them. Five of Cups. The World. Seven of Pentacles reversed. And the Eight of Pentacles. I have no idea why this is. Okay, I do have an idea. This person may have invested some money or time into a relationship that they've lost, and that has been causing them a huge trauma. Because of that, they have always been living in regret or in an energy of, loss. And instead of like letting go of that loss and focusing on you or something new, they have been repeating the same energy over and over again. So, not trusting and just, or like continuing to be in a very toxic energy. And I feel like your connection with them really exposed their behavior in a way that they couldn't even handle it, right? Like you came into their life and you exposed to them what their shadow sides are, or what their karmic or their toxic traits are, and they couldn't handle that. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But what I am seeing here very strongly is that they were still stuck on an old dynamic, or the old you, or your old timeline. So let's say that you made a lot of changes in your life, but like when you met them in the beginning, you were also maybe in a very toxic, reactive way, let's say that. And they keep on kind of like being triggered of the old you and not really appreciating the new you, because you have made a lot of changes here. You've worked hard on yourself. You're stable. You're not reactive. You're not, we're still in that Sagittarius energy, right? Like, and Sagittarius, as myself, I know we can be very reactive, right? Like we can have our temper going from 0 to 100 real quick, and we don't give a shit, and we just, slam the fire, you know what I mean? And maybe this person was also aware of how you used to be, but they couldn't really align themselves with the new you. So they kept on telling themselves like, no, the person is still the same. Like people don't change. Like this person is still the same. And now they're having like a reality check about you being so changed that they can't even handle that change. Okay. We go deep. But the angels surround both you and your family at the moment. So there is a lot of healing that is going on within your energy field, within their family field, within your family field. And especially the month of December is going to be, and has always been, like a very healing and forgiving month. Obviously, it's a Christmas time, and obviously Thanksgiving, end of November. So there's a lot of compassion and like forgiveness that is being restored. A lot of your angels and spirit guides will be around you, maybe trying to nudge you towards like forgiveness or healing. Oh yeah, abundance. I told you, abundance is coming through for a lot of you. with the Queen of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. Keep working on what you're working on, because it is going to bring you a lot of success. A lot of manifestations are coming through. And it's because you stood strong in your authoritative energy. You did not show weakness. You really worked with your manifestations as well as with your power in a very honest way. Okay. Twin flame. There we go. I almost want to sing like a new song, you know, like a twin flame song. I don't know why. Okay, that's really silly, but it just feels like there is going to be like there's a melody in my head. I don't know why. I don't even know it. It's like a new melody. Okay, so maybe this is a message saying that the twin flame dynamic is about to have like a new melody. This is a huge shift. Wow. Divine law, things are going in your favor, which I could see in your cards here as well. Like, justice is being served, and I keep on repeating this over and over again. And just be watchful. It's going to be serving in your purpose. For those that have been doing the inner work, you will be seeing justice happening, not just in your relationship here, but just like with anyone around you that has been treating you with disloyalty, or you know, whatever they've been doing to diminish your worth, diminish your light, diminish your image, whatever it has been, it's being, you know, karma is being served. And we have storm warning. So when this situation is going to come around, because it will, and it's going to shock you, but your intuition already knew it was coming. So be prepared for that and try not to react. Try not to put your emotions out there. Try not to be angry or like, you know, these type of vibrations. Try to stay in that nurturing, calm, and grounded energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So do not respond, like do not react, only respond from a higher wisdom. And that is Sagittarius energy. Playfulness, time for fun. That's what I stated. Y'all just gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of joy, a lot of celebrations going on. The right friends, the right people around you, laughter. And also take yourself outside. If you are being invited for something, go for it, because it will absolutely give you unforgettable memories. Don't close yourself off. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius, and prosperity lies ahead. I mean, these are very repetitive energies that comes through, right? The Sagittarius, new moon in Sagittarius, by the way. Luck is on your side. The truth will be revealed. And money, prosperity, and also abundance, friendships, growth in your business, growth in yourself, huge changes that you're making within yourself, they're all going to be celebrated. People are going to celebrate that. I love it, love it, love it. Prosperity again, like ka-ching ching. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open and receive it. So stay grateful. Always keep on showing the universe that you are grateful for everything that you are receiving. Be, you know, be in that vibration, high vibration. Peace is coming towards you. There's nothing to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. So anything that happened there with that tower and the devil, it's all being sorted out, where you're going to be the winner, where you're going to be the last man standing, when you are going to be the victorious one. Okay, so create also like a sacred place for yourself around this time, especially with this new moon in Sagittarius, where you do write down all your blessings or all your, you know, the things that you are grateful for, and also the things that you want to achieve in your life. Write it down, keep that somewhere close to you, and you will see that one day you will look back at this list and you have reached every part of that list. Just believe in yourself, trust in yourself, and also keep on having that peace internally, because if you are at peace within yourself, you will only attract people that are also at peace. And people that are not at in peace, you will start to notice that, because when they come to you with conflict or with, you know, bad jujus, whatever it is, your nervous system will react immediately and detach yourself, as in like, no, I don't want to deal with this. Because if you find that peace within yourself, anything outside of you that is trying to bring you out of that peace, you will be protecting yourself. And once you know how to do that, you will shift the timeline that nobody even can kind of like grasp on anymore. And even if they do try to grasp on it, they will be hit by the universe, like bam, you know, that cartoon, like, you know, that's the universe that's going to do that. Anyway, last but not least, clear your space. Well, this is what I've been doing for a long time, and perhaps because the new moon in Sagittarius is obviously my solar return as well, so maybe that's why I've been doing a lot of cleansing, clearing out of my space, and only inviting good energies and good vibrations. So I do recommend you to do that as well. It says get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use Feng Shui. Okay, so you can use crystals, make sure that you place them in the right way. I feel like this is another message that I've been postponing in my head. This is an intuitive call. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Gentleness, exactly, that's what I'm saying. If you have found that peace within yourself, you are very gentle with yourself, and you come around someone or across someone that's being very defensive and aggressive and like, you know, that type of energy, block. Okay, like only surround yourself with people that are loving, kind, no competition, no hate, no envy, no drama. Be like that. And I can assure you that your life is going to change in such a way that you're going to have like a pouring heart with a lot of love. And you will only receive loving vibrations. That's what I have for you. Thank you and take care.